as always, we will post a podcast on SoundCloud, but we also will upload this video to our YouTube channel, which is, I think it's gonna be Can't Hold My Tongue, just like the name of our show. But anyways, let's get started. Regular season starts tomorrow. Long off season. What do you think about tomorrow's matchup?
It's definitely gonna be different. Like they were talking, I heard Cam Newton talk about. He's like, this isn't a rematch, and he couldn't be more right. It's definitely it's a huge difference since the Super Bowl. Different quarterback. Denver lost I think 3 starters on defense, 2 or 3 starters. Carolina lost maybe their best defensive player, but they're also getting their number 1 receiver. So, and it's in Denver, it's not neutral this time. So it should be a great game. I'm really excited to see how Simeon does.
I think it's gonna be low scoring. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Carolina could pull off towards the end of the game, maybe win by 13, 14 points.
Yeah.
But should be relatively close, exciting. We'll see. Denver definitely has a different outlook going into the season because I don't think they're really thinking Super Bowl like last year when they started 6-0. I mean, they still had Manning. I mean, they lost a lot of key players: Malik Jackson, Danny Trevathan,
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I mean I know.
And Osweiler. So
he sucked last season, but
still
Peyton Manning is better than Trevor Simeon.
Oh,
definitely.
It's just his leadership and
his experience. I mean,
exactly. Excuse me. Like he
still can read the field, and he's still one of the smartest players of all time. So you're like almost missing like a coach out there.
Yeah, even basically a coordinator out there. So definitely going to be a different look. I'm kind of like still up in the air who I pick because this may just be like too emotional for Cam Newton. Like he may, I think he might be kind of even like
you don't
scared
know,
of Denver,
but not even that. But
you
don't even know how they're gonna bounce back this season. I mean, he was the MVP. They were by far the best team in the regular season last year. But I'm just mostly curious to see how they even end up faring this time around this season because I mean that division is getting better with Tampa Bay. I mean Atlanta, like you don't know about them, but they still have Matt Ryan and Julio Jones who've proven they can like
compete with that.
Carry their team and win games with both those players.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Atlanta is in their tenure when they like won the division back a few years ago when they almost made the Super Bowl. I mean, they didn't really have that much better of a roster.
No,
they just had a more consistent Matt Ryan.
Ryan was a lot better.
I don't think the Saints will be pose that much of a threat, but I just think the rest of the division is improving. Carolina.
It's improving, but Carolina.
I still think they'll win their division, but they'll also have a tougher time winning. I think 15 games this season.
That and more people are like planning for them. Like last year it's like, oh look, the Panthers. What are they doing? Now it's like, all right, this is what we see from them. We can plan around Cam. Last year he was doing a lot of the design runs. It's like they can kind of like compete. Plan around that. Defenses can scheme around that. So I think the Panthers will be okay, but they're not going to win 15 games. I think around 12.